Hey, what's up, everybody? I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out my videos. Today, I kind of just wanted to talk about something that I think that'll be beneficial for us right now and in the future, and that is to be mindful of our environment and the people that we have around us. I know it's kind of like a general cliche type of thing to say, but it is very important. The things that like you watch on YouTube or TV is something that can definitely affect how you feel and how you see things. If you're always watching negative, you know, nasty things, then you're probably going to be a negative, nasty person. But if you're watching YouTube videos and, motivational things, like one of my favorite movies is The Pursuit of Happiness. I love that movie. I love Will Smith in them. I love Will Smith in almost any movie, regardless. But The Pursuit of Happiness was a great movie. On YouTube, I watch Gary V. I watch some guys that do the Amazon stuff because I'm gonna be getting into the Amazon FBA stuff. So I watch that because I'm trying to learn and trying to teach myself some things. Of course, it's probably going to be important to get one of those courses that those people provide, because there's still going to be some things, as far as shipping and other stuff. But anyways, it's a tool that I use to learn. I think anything that we're doing in life, we need to use that as a tool to learn how to get ourselves, to the next place. Even if we're having fun, it's a tool for us to learn what makes us happy and what makes us have fun. So I think it's very important to be conscious of the things that we watch. Like I said, videos on YouTube and stuff. Try to watch some positive things. It's not just watch fights all the time and negative things that aren't going to do anything but kind of breed that negativity. Negativity breeds more negativity. So another thing that I think we need to be mindful of is that we should, try to read more. I know we live in a generation now where it's not really a big deal to read, but well, I mean, we can read online and stuff, but pick up a book and read a book. As my mother said earlier today, reading is fundamental. I don't know how fun it is, but it's definitely important. A book that I'm reading right now is called Platform Revolution. Something I'm using because it is about how to use like internet marketing and how to deal on the Amazon and Google and Facebook, all the different social media platforms and stuff like that. And I think it's important to try to put myself in a position where I'm able to be versed in that area. I'm a truck driver. I drive trucks. I don't have any special, expertise when it comes to computer technology or anything like that. I just learn as I go, basically. So, and that's something that you guys need to look at. Like, don't be intimidated by any of these things, because it's not worth it. Like, you're smart enough to, just do it. You know what I mean? Just do some research and just do it. But be mindful about what you're reading and what you're bringing into yourself, and be mindful enough to read. Read a book. It's not going to kill you. Just take some time, something you're interested in. It can be a love novel, anything. Just read a book. I think it's important. I think another thing is to try to talk to someone that you know or you don't know that is in the position that you feel is kind of close to where you want to be. If you don't know anybody personally in your life, you know what I mean? Like, everybody doesn't know super successful people or people that are the best relationship advisors or whatever the thing is in your life that you're trying to make better. Listen, this social media is not a bad thing always. You could reach out to somebody that you look up to, or that you think that has the kind of life that you want, and they may respond. You never know. 100% of shots not taken are shots missed. So if you don't take that shot, then it's nobody's fault but your own why you're not anywhere. One thing about social media I was thinking about earlier, about a little over a year ago, I was on Facebook and I had been looking over and over and over for my sister. I had never met my sister. Her name's Kimberly, and it's on my dad's side, and I had never met her. She left with her mom before I was born, and I had always hoped that I would meet her. Even when I was in the Navy, I tried to find her, and it's funny because she turned out she was in the Navy and got out like right before I got in or something like that. So, but one day I was on Facebook just, man, grilling, you know what I mean? Because, like, look, I love being nosy and trying to figure some stuff out. So that's my thing. That's fun to me. So I was looking and looking, man. I was looking so hard, and I finally came across her. And I found my sister after 30 years on Facebook. Never met her in my life. And yeah, so don't be like, oh, this stuff's so bad and stuff like that. Listen, it's good things. Reach out to somebody that you think you can benefit from. And I guarantee you never know unless you try. The last thing I want you to do is to be mindful of what your goals are. And the best way to do that is write them down on a piece of paper, or write them on a board. I have a little board that I actually got a whiteboard and some markers, but I thought they were, like I can mark on it and then wipe it off, and it ended up being permanent marker. So that board is a permanent board, but it's just a little paper, so it's not a big deal. But I think it's super important to write them down. That way, if you write them down, you have a physical representation of your goals, and then you take them from your mind to the physical, and then that trains you, I believe, to take it from your mind and put it in the physical action of doing them. Not just writing them, but doing them. But when you start with the writing, then you can more easily transition to actually doing the things that you want to do. So I think it's super important to write them down. And I think another thing that's super important is to give yourself consequences if you don't accomplish them, right? Because I don't know how many times I set goals for myself and I never accomplished the goals because they were for me. I'll get it later, whatever. But when I set goals, well, somebody else is like, Bobby, I need you to get this done. Then I'm like, oh, sure will, I'll gotcha. So, and I do it and I get it done. But when it's for me, I don't always get it done. So I started putting myself under these conditions, like if I don't do what I say I'm gonna do and I don't work on these goals, then I kind of take things away from myself that I enjoy. So I think it's super important to try to set standards for yourself. You can't set any standards for anyone else unless you set some standards for yourself, okay? Don't even try, because that's super hypocritical and some really, messed up stuff. So those are some things that I want you to be mindful about this year and in the future. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you watch all the way to the end, thanks. Subscribe and like my videos. And yeah, try to make a video every day. So that's the goal. That's what we're gonna do. And so I appreciate you guys checking me out. And follow me on my social medias at Improvealwayz. And have a great day.